YouTube, what's the crack? This video has been a long time coming. Alright, so obviously for the main reason you clicked on the video, I'm recording a full day of eating today, so I bring you through my full diet. Coincidentally, today is actually my check-in day. I weighed in at 77.9 kilos this morning. I wait to see if there's any updates from the coach later, but as of now, calories are 2,850. Now the total amount of calories I eat today might be like a bit over that, like 10, 20 or maybe even under, just depends on what I eat in the day. All of my food is meal prepped already. I meal prep twice a week. So I'll cook on a Monday for the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday, and I cook the Thursday evening for the Friday, Saturday, Sunday and the following Monday. Which makes my life a lot easier. My food choices are better, and then if you're really busy, you can just whip a meal out of the fridge. It makes life a lot easier. Just to give you a quick rundown of what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel. I have some big goals for 2025. So I have my coaching business, I have now this YouTube channel. I want to compete in bodybuilding, and there's one more area of my life which I won't talk too much about, but it would be an absolute mortal sin to leave that in the dust. So that will be, it's called a chapter 2, we'll call it, in 2025. So yeah, today's video, my full day of eating. I'll show you every single meal and all the macros included. I'm also going to try and push, and I'll bring you through that full session. First, we've got breakfast. Right, this is meal one, my breakfast. What's actually in this? I have 110 grams of porridge, I have 250 ml of low-fat milk, I have 1 teaspoon of Nutella, and then I have a scoop of whey protein got in as well. Just gonna stir it together, and it kind of ends up looking something like that if this focuses, please. It's easy, it's fast, effective, and the macros are actually fairly solid as well. So I'm gonna get this down. I'm probably gonna go to the gym after this. I'll have one little pre-workout snack. Now I'm hoping the gym won't be too busy. If it is, I'll have to record like some sets, and then I'll have to leave out other things, but I'll let you know the full session anyways. But yeah, hopefully it's not too busy. I'm realising fairly quickly that I like this long form content type of stuff. Obviously, like, I'm new to long form, I'm new to content in general. I only started posting, was it February? I think I posted. This is actually my first long form video I'm recording myself. Obviously my Instagram is very much so towards my coaching, and it's not that I'm not real on that. Of course I am. I try to be as real as possible, but it's just YouTube is just raw, long form, unedited. What you see is what you get. And as I said, I touched on it lightly, like of all the stuff I'm trying to do in 2025. But my YouTube, I'm gonna try to keep separate to my Instagram content, because I want this to be like, much as my Instagram is for my coaching and for my clients, whereas this is just me and documenting my whole journey, and I'll bring you along all of that. So yeah, 2025, big year for me. I'll document the whole process, and you'll see the whole journey. Right, snack number 2, pre-workout meal just before I head off. I was actually meant to go like an hour ago, then I realised I had to charge 2 phones, a camera, both of my mics and my laptop all at the same time, so now we're here. But meal 2 is banana and the LCM bar. LCM is like the Australian B-Tech version of a square bar. Not ideal, but I'll do for now. So I don't know off the top of my head, but this is about 50 grams of carbs, pre-workout, nice energy, fast releasing, and yeah, you can see it's pumping at the gym. Now we're talking bike. Tell me that's some of the most fascinating shit you've ever seen. Peak male entertainment, I suppose. Also, do you know the way some pre-workouts have you tearing itchy? That's the dosage of beta-alanine that's in that particular pre-workout. This one has like just enough. Like, it does give you a bit of itch, but it's not an excessive. Like, I do like it a bit. But so I remember when I first took my protein one, it's literally like as if there's insects crawling inside all of your head. But take this one, it's like just enough. Like, I do like a bit of it, just so it has that kind of raw energy. I don't know how to describe it. I like that bit of itch, but nothing too excessive. Yeah, I don't even know if they have this back in Ireland. It's Perform, and I have the vanilla cola flavour. Solid, to be fair. I like it. Now, I do also like the Total War, which I will get when I go back home. That is a serious pre-workout. That thing, I feel like I can see through walls when you take that. But this will do for now. Right, I'm just gonna record this on my phone. Hope it's alright now, hope quality is good. Do for now. Gym is only like a 10-15 minute drive away from where I am, so it's not too bad. Yeah, you'll have heard me mention a while ago at the start of the video that one of my goals for 2025 is to look to compete in bodybuilding. I'm 22 as of now, so I have up until the age of 24, I think, to compete in juniors. So like, I'm 23 on the 10th of July next year, so I potentially have 2, maybe even 3 junior shows in me
before I have to go up to the next level. But the goal is to compete in Classic, but that is very dependent on my growth as well, because for Classic I need to grow my legs. My hamstrings are a joke, so they'll need to be absolutely spammed over the next few months if I want to look at Classic. Other than that, it'll have to be men's physique. It's not something I'd like to do, to be honest. I'd much prefer Classic, but if I have to do men's physique, I will, of course, until I actually grow my legs, and then I look to go to Classic. As I said, today I'm training push. It's a very shoulder dominated push day, and also what my coach has done, Keane, by the way, coach by Keane, Team CBC, Keane O'Brien, whatever you may know him by, shout out to him. But what he has done, he's put delts, biceps and triceps on the end of every single one of my training days. But he's given me like free rein to choose what exercise I pick, so I can kind of mix around, which I really like. So I have 4 sets of delts, biceps, triceps at the end of every single session, 4 days a week. It's tough volume wise, but as soon as I go back to training 5 days, the volume will kind of shout out throughout the week a lot better, and that'll be a lot easier and a lot easier to manage, I suppose. One thing with certainty, I am not built for this heat. It's not even that hot today, but like over the past few weeks, or 2 weeks specifically, it's got a lot hotter, and I'm not joking, I've come home every day and I have slept for 2 hours minimum. And I'm not one to take naps, like, and I'm sleeping an extra 2 or 3 hours in the middle of the day. I woke up yesterday, or 2 days ago, and it was nighttime. I was like, I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm trying to adapt to this heat because I'm just not used to it at all. 25 degrees is like usually like my cap. Once I get past that, I get hot and bothered, would be how I describe it. So yeah, it's a bit of a process getting used to this. Right, I am here now. I am sweating. This heat is mad. But yeah, as I said, it's a very shoulder dominated push day. I'll record as much as I can. The gym does look relatively busy, but yeah, as I said, I'll just record as much as I can. If there's anything I'll miss, I'll just let you know what it is anyways. But the session is as follows. I know it off the top of my head. First off, I've done my laterals. Then I have a machine shoulder press, incline Smith, machine dip, reverse flies. Then, as I said, I have the 4 sets of delts, biceps and triceps to finish off the session. It's a very nice session, but it's also it's relatively quick. Again, that's just depending on how busy the gym is. And then I'll also do a bit of posing at the end. A lot of practice needs to go into that. Obviously, as I said, I'm aiming for Classic, but that's dependent on my legs and how much they can grow. Now, they have responded fairly well. You know, I'm only the first month into the bulk, I suppose, and the plan with the coach so far has been, we're not rushing anything, we're not rushing toward a certain body weight. I'm trying to stay as lean as I can for now until as soon as I get home, get back into the swing of things, we'll really drive on then with the surplus and yeah, pack on some weight. So yeah, I'm going to head in now. First thing is dumbbell laterals, and I'll catch you in a minute. Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, cause you can't stop it from shining. Also, I'm doing these. I reach mechanical failure. As many reps I can do in full form. Then I'll bang out some partials at the end. Train out as much as I can. Right, I have machine shoulder press now. First I have a top set of 8 to 10 reps, followed by a back off of 12 to 15. So a big thing I focus on doing shoulder press. A lot of people doing shoulder press, they'll stop around here, not for the length of the delt. So when I sit up, I want to make sure the handles are low enough so you can fully lengthen the delt. Top set. Next exercise is incline Smith. Now I did wait a while to get this. I had to wait for the machine, I had to wait for the bench. But normally I would swap to a different exercise if I was waiting that long. But incline Smith being one of my main compounds for the day, I couldn't really afford to skip it. So I will wait for these type of exercises, whereas it was just like a normal isolation exercise, I would swap it out for something else to make it that bit quicker and not actually lose the pump. But look, I'm here now, get it done. One rep short. This week got 7, next week go for 8. You will notice the most exercise, especially this one, I spend a lot of time in the most lengthy position possible. I won't get too scientific, it's called stretch medial hypertrophy. In Simlish, what I mean is you must get the most stimulus in lengthy position while it's under tension. I spent a lot of time in that range. So as I said there, got 7 this week, next week go for 8. Just make sure you're logging your workouts. Like if you're coming in and you say, yeah, I remember what I did and I'll do more next week, you're going to forget the number, like the weight and the number. So I track all my workouts on my phone. So next week I can come in, I can aim for 1 more rep or increase the weight to make sure I'm actually properly progressive overload.
into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's
Right, I'm on to reverse flies now. Rear delt is probably the most neglected exercise that everyone misses, and if they just train them, your physique will look so much better. We all know about lateral raises for building bigger delts, but if you build your rear delt, you make your shoulders look so much bigger. It'll be the same again here, just like every exercise, in the deepest stretch possible, whilst on the tension, and then quickly change direction. I forgot to mention as well, across all of these exercises, my delts and arms at the end of the session, 4 sets of each, but it's 10 to 20 reps to get the best pump possible. Right, change of plans. The machine preacher has been used. From switching to incline dumbbell curls, which I don't mind at all. I'd say incline dumbbell curls are like a staple from the bicep growth I've had in the past year. So I've no problem doing these. Again, 4 sets, 10 to 20 reps, with as best pump as possible. Right, I did do overhead double extension to finish off, but the section got a bit busy. Still want to be recording, still have to be respectful as well, like. But do a bit of pausing now, let's see how I look.
eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through.
So a big part of my classic pose is obviously my pants now, so you can't see, and of course my legs are actually my weakest point. But for the likes of side chest, it's all good having my bicep, chest and shoulder engaged, but I need to focus on getting that hamstring popping as well as I turn. Actually, we need the muscle there to actually show it in the first place, which my hamstrings are extremely lacking. They need to come a lot more. Now I would do this in my boxers, but I don't know what YouTube is like for that kind of shit, so I keep it on for now. Of course, this is an upper body pump anyways. This is what physique is looking like. This is relaxed. Of course, these class items don't have pump, but yeah. Well, that's that wrapped up. Really happy with how that went. Obviously, it takes a bit getting used to recording absolutely everything in the gym, but as long as I can maintain the same intensity, then I don't really give a shit. Like, I'll record everything. But side tricep, that used to be one of my weakest poses. It's now actually turned into my strongest, which I'm really happy about. I look back on the video that I recorded posing and it looks fucking a lot better than it used to. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Now I'm not too sure on how I'm going to edit this. I don't know when I post it if I'm gonna leave it as like a raw clips of all the training, or if I make like a quick edit of it. It depends. I'll see how it is when I'm editing. I suppose by the time you're watching this, you'll know how I actually edit it. So yeah, it'll only be raw clips of just the actual set. I'll make a quick edit of it to make the training not too long, so the video isn't too long. I don't know, I'll see. You'll know when you're watching this anyway. Back in the house now. I'm absolutely starving and I'm also dying for a shower. Now, post-workout, usually what I would have is a bowl of cereal and a shake. So I have fat-releasing carbs and protein. But I already have a meal prepared, so I'm going to have a banana now. So as I said, you want to have fast-releasing carbs because when you're in the gym, you're going to use an energy source called glycogen. So when you feel kind of depleted and groggy after the gym, it means your glycogen stores are completely depleted. So when you come home, you're going to have fast-releasing carbs and get them back in. Kind of lift yourself back up and get back to normal. So I'm going to have this banana now. I'll go down, shower, freshen up, then I'll tuck into the second meal. I'm back from my shower now. I'm going to have meal 3. I think I said a few minutes ago before I did the shower, I think I said meal 2. That's because my brain is just bamboozled after the gym. So I had my breakfast, I had pre-workout. I wouldn't even call a banana, I wouldn't call that post-workout a meal, like I call that a snack. And yeah, so meal 3. Meal 3 being the most creative meal ever. I have got 250 grams of chicken, 250 grams of potatoes, and I have a bit of Nando's lemon and herb sauce over that. Now on paper, that sounds extremely boring. But when it comes to this stuff, you have to get a bit creative. So on the potatoes, I put in a bit of paprika and garlic herb when I put it into the air fryer. And then with the chicken, put a bit of Himalayan salt in it for taste and obviously sodium and shit. And then obviously I have my sauce on top of it. So yeah, on paper, it sounds boring, but it actually tastes really nice and the macros are solid. I put them somewhere on the screen, not too sure yet. But yeah, meal 3 going down now. That's the sauce as well, if anybody's wondering. Now, like you would look at that, see the green, and say, not I hope I'm eating that. Honestly, it's actually really nice. I wouldn't knock it till you try it. And when it comes to sauce as well, I am no good with spices, so I had to get the mild version. I went to Nando's before, and I got a medium spice, and it literally croaked me out. So yeah, when it comes to sauces, mild or plain for me. Now I like the flavour, but no spices, not a hope. So I'm going to get this into me, and then I'm going to prepare the next meal. Do you like the next one? I think a lot of people will like it. It's very simple. It's technically a snack, you could call it a meal, I don't know, somewhere in between that. But really nice, tasty. Most people would like it, and macros are absolutely solid as well. Right, next meal is about to be prepared. To be honest, I'm probably just going to eat it now. I'm kind of hungry, and I know myself I have a big meal later on, so hunger won't be a problem. Step numero uno. Get yourself some yogurt. This is a Yoplait one. It's high in protein, but if you're in Ireland, I would recommend getting the Phage, I think it's called, it's pronounced. So a Phage 0% Greek yogurt. If you can get a vanilla version, happy days. If not, just get the plain, same thing. Yeah, so get the Phage yogurt. Secondly, bit of Biscoff spread. Some Biscoff biscuits. Now, I won't lie, this idea is 100% stolen from my girlfriend, who I'm also 99% sure stole it from a certain Mr. Massey and his other brand called Macro Meals. Shout out to them. But yeah, I'm going to make it now and show you what it's like. I get about 3 mini tubs out of this one full yogurt tub. So full tub is the kilo, I mean I get about 333 grams of yogurt in each. Next, you're going to put in the Biscoff spread. You're going to put this on the side. You don't want to be the psychopath who puts it into the yogurt and then puts it back into the Biscoff spread, right? So put it on the side first. And when you're actually finished getting the spread out, you're going to mix it in. Kind of just crumple it up a bit and get a bit messy, but it's grand. And you'll end up with something like this. So I put the macros on the screen. It's very nice, tasty, and it can kill any cravings as well, just because it does have a bit of a sweet taste and gives a break from the normal bodybuilding shit. So yeah, happy days. I'll tell you one thing, packing a suitcase is stressful out. I'm after breaking out in sweat and all. So obviously I'm flying home this Saturday. I'm flying out of Brisbane Airport and I have to go 14 hours to Doha. Then I have a 2-hour layover there. And then it's a 7-hour flight from Doha to Dublin, and then my brother was collecting me in the airport in Dublin, and then I had a 2-hour drive down to Limerick. So the amount of travel is not ideal, but sure, it'd be grand to get over it. But packing that bag, man, it's fair stressful. So I'm bringing home some of Caitlin's clothes as well. And so I'm allowed to bring 30 kilos in the big bag. Then I have a 7-kilo bag there, and I have a school bag as well. But it's fair stressful trying to fit everything in, because I have like my belt and I have my tripod, which I don't want to leave here, like. And it's all bits you forget that are there that actually weigh a bit. And I'm trying to weigh it as well on like the body weight scale, and it's just not accurate, like. So I'm hoping to God I don't get to the airport and they tell me like, pal, your bag is like 37 kilos, you have to pay an extra €100 or $100. Yeah, I'm hoping that doesn't happen, like. I'm just praying it's actually right. But yeah, soon to find out, I suppose. And now for the last meal of the day. Is this meal 4 or 5? I can't even remember. But it's a very carbohydrate dense meal. So I have pasta, 250 grams of chicken, and I have a low calorie dolmio sauce. I'll show you all there in a sec, and I'll put the calories and macros up on the screen. Right, so the last meal of the day. Right now it's 8:20 in the night. I'm actually quite tired, so I'm going to get this into me and then probably hit the bed. But so what's in this? I have 166 grams of pasta, I have 250 grams of boiled chicken, and I have the dolmio roasted garlic and onion sauce, it's called, the low calorie version of it. Why 166 grams? I know. It's just that I have a pot, and when I'm meal prepping, I can just fit in 500 grams into the pot, and it does me for the next 3 days. So it works out as 166.6, something like that, but there's 166 grams on this plate. I'll leave the total calories and macros for this meal on the screen somewhere. I'll also leave my total macros for the whole day on the screen as well. I think I'll leave that video here. I hope you enjoyed it. Obviously this is my first go at like long form content. If you have any tips, anything I can improve on, please comment below, let me know. Other than that, help it out, like, subscribe, comment, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.